Okay, welcome guys. Okay, no messing about today. We're going to get straight into the meat and potatoes of fixed and growth mindsets. No more metaphors for today. Now this week we're going to talk all about resilience. Yes, resilience. Now the fixed mindset tends to have the attitude of they give up when things get too hard. You see temporary setbacks as more permanent failures. With the growth mindset, they tend to keep trying until they get the results that they want. They persist despite those obstacles that find their way into their path. Now, when I mentioned I was going to record this to a member the other day, she rolled her eyes. Oh God. She's saying resilience, it's become this fad. So many workplaces and businesses are always going on about how to become more resilient and why it's so important, blah, blah, blah. So, obviously, I might have my work cut out for me today, trying to entice some of you out there on how this concept is important and why. So, I'm up for the challenge if you are. So, resilience basically is what Big Ron Atkinson, the famous football manager, used to call bounce back ability. It means being able to pick up the pieces, adapt and bounce back when something difficult has come along or has happened to us in our lives. I mean, it's not like any of us don't want to be that person, that resilient individual. I mean, to be able to keep going and going after our goals despite setbacks is a really great feeling, and it's going to result in us making those goals a reality. So if we do happen to struggle with resilience, it tends to be more about, how do we foster and develop our resilience going forward. And that's what these next couple of actions should hopefully help with. Now, they might actually surprise you a little. So, first of all, make strong, healthy relationships a priority. Strong friends really help a person through even the toughest of times, and over personal experience. Secondly, start preparing your mind for adversity. If you focus on what's likely to happen, how it could go right, but also what obstacles could present themselves along the way, that way it's not going to be so much of a shock if or when they actually happen. Next, help others. This is an interesting one. If you reach out to, say, a family friend or a family member or a neighbour maybe you haven't heard from lately, check in, see if they need anything. Maybe it's just a chat or help with a chore. Helping others actually helps to reduce your own stress. It can combat depression, and it also helps to give us a sense of purpose. Next, nurture a positive view of yourself. Speak positively about yourself. I don't hear it enough in the gym. Developing confidence in your worth and your potential. Being around people who cheer you on actually really strengthens your resilience. Next, we're going to cultivate a daily habit of gratitude. Now, what are you actually genuinely grateful for? Find something, I'm sure you can, that you can say makes you happy or thankful. So maybe you just do it, when you're making your first cuppa of the day. It doesn't have to be something that takes ages. Now, these actions are some great ways to build your resilience. It should hopefully be an achievable and actionable to-do list for you. So I hope that this is distilled into, 3 minutes or so, what that member said her business took a day and a half to get across. Perhaps you need to start preparing for adversity in that next corporate training day, that horrible away day that awaits you. Yawn, yawn. Tune in next time for more. Meantime, remember, the most important thing about making a positive change in life is having a really great reason. What's yours?